What's up? What's up? Y'all check in, man. Check in. What's going on? What's going on? All my peoples out there, man. What's up? What's up? Matt John, what's going on? Yeah, everything is straight. We chilling, man. We are chilling. John, what's going on? We're just laying back, trying to get ready for. I was gonna say I'm laying back, getting ready for work tomorrow, but that sounds so depressing. That sounds so depressing, bro. We gotta live our life a little. I'm gonna go inside, watch me a Netflix or two. Let it do what it do. We got three people in the building. Shout out to all the food service drivers up in here. All the new drivers, man. Shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that been listening to my positive shorts that I've been dropping lately. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Because, a lot of people they always talking negative, man. Like they always got a whole bunch of negative things going on, but we gotta keep it positive. We gotta keep it real, you know? It's okay to have a job, man. Until all the YNs out there, it's okay to go to college. It's okay to get good grades. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be going to high school and gotta have a job and, help your parents out and stuff like that. It's okay, because this narrative that they're pushing nowadays, man, I don't like it. I don't like the narrative that they're pushing on social media, man. Like you got some really good kids out there, man. You know what I mean? And those are the kids that need to be highlighted. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it's okay to be a truck driver, man. Like it's okay to wake up every morning and get ready for work and go out there and make an honest living. It's okay that we doing it the right way, man. You know what I'm saying? We didn't take no shortcuts. You know, we're not out here selling drugs. Well, I'm not. I can't speak for y'all. I'm not out here selling drugs. I don't know what y'all do, but it's okay, man. You know what I mean? Because let me ask y'all a question, man. Like, you ever feel like you wanted to get somewhere and it's just taking you forever to get there? You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta keep on going, man. A lot of people they wanna give up. A lot of people wanna take shortcuts. I mean, sometimes those shortcuts might not work out. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta put in the work, man. And whatever happens, happens. I have no idea why I'm talking about that with y'all right now, but that just I guess that's what's on my heart right now. Is to tell all the truckers that it's okay, bro. Like we took the right path. It's okay. Like never second guess what you're doing. Like I know a lot of drivers out there right now. They be driving, man, and they get their paycheck, and then their paycheck don't go the way they want it to go, and then they ask themselves like, "Damn, did I make a mistake?" Or they're at the family reunion, and then they see their cousins, and their cousins doing this. You know what I'm saying? Their cousin doing that, and it looks attractive. It look like it's something that you want to do. Never second guess yourself, man. You know what I mean? The path that you took is okay. You know what I mean? You just gotta live your path, right? Right. Never second guess yourself. Don't hold your head down. You know what I mean? Truck money out. What's going on? Like it's okay, man. We doing okay, bro. Like we got life, and life is everything. So we're doing all right. You know what I mean? Look at the bright side. Look at the bright side, y'all. When y'all get off work, you walk into the car. You walk into your car, not nobody else's car. You walk into your car. You driving to your house. You know what I'm saying? You driving to your house, and you going to see your family. You know what I'm saying? Like more. What more do you want? You know what I mean? Like you got to look at the good things in life sometimes, man. You got to look at the bright side. You know how they say you got to look at the bright side. Sometimes you really need to look at the bright side because a lot of y'all right now probably think y'all going through something, right? And you look at the bright side and you say to yourself, you look at the good, then you look at the bad, right? And then you say to yourself, like, you know what? My good outnumber my bad. So why is it that most of us just think about the bad all the time, man? You know why? You know why that is? Bro, that's the devil, bro. Rob, what's going on? That's the devil. The devil wants you to think like that. The devil want to keep us down, bro. The devil want to keep us in that mood. You know what I mean? In that bad mood, and we're mad at everybody. We're mad at the world. You know what I'm saying? Our manager come with a new rule, and we're angry. And bro, it's okay to like be peaceful and be good with everybody, man. Somebody don't want to be good with you, just keep it moving. You know what I mean? One thing I want to say to my fellas out there, man, like the older you get, like the more your mindset got to start changing. You know what I mean? Um, no bull. Won't you try the road for a little bit, or won't you try one of those local regional Texas jobs? You just do Texas and come home. Like most of those jobs, yeah, I know you gotta sleep on the road, even though you're in Texas. They'll get you home. Texas regional. I know they got a lot of Texas regional jobs. You know what I mean? Because believe it or not, people, like Texas is so big that you can be over the road driving just in Texas. That's how big Texas is. Like anybody that never been to Texas, you need to go. But they say everything's bigger in Texas. They're not lying. Man, they got that company down there. I'm trying to think of their name, bro. That everybody be going to. I think they're called Prime or something like that. Prime will hire you. You know what I mean? Oh, you want to go to Labette? How long you had your CDL? Like you gotta call up these local companies and see which one of them. You gotta first find out, see who will hire a new CDL. Cause you gotta understand a lot of these company insurance reasons they don't want to hire drivers that just got their CDLs. So you gotta call them up. Maybe it's good to go with a beverage company to get started, get some experience there, then you can move on. But Labatt is a pretty good company. That orange truck. Hmm. I hear they do pretty good in Texas too. Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta do. Yeah, see, you just got it in June 17th. So sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do until the things that need a shake for you. You know, like sometimes you gotta struggle until it's time to chill. You know what I mean? Like you know how babies crawl before they walk, bro. Bro. That is so, bro. Sometimes you literally gotta crawl before you walk, bro. You know what's going on? But I will literally, if I was you, I'll call up every local company tomorrow and find out which one of them you want to know who hires new CDL driver because your CDL is new. You know what I mean? So find out who hires new CDL drivers and then apply for all of them. Don't just sit around the house, and hit the road until one of those companies call you and then just schedule yourself where you can show up to the interview and do what you got to do. Yeah, that's why I was saying, Rashawn, what's going on? That's why I was telling him if I was in Austin, I'll go to like a Prime and I'll tell Prime that I want to do regional because Texas is not like Florida. Like you can literally run Texas regional. Texas regional probably gonna be like a Texas. It's probably gonna be like Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana. And you living in Texas, you be home every weekend, man. You probably be home 2, 3 times for the week. You know what I mean? Yeah, check out Prime. A lot of guys got their feet wet with Prime, man. You know what I mean? A real popular company on social media. Louis, you say Prime is trash? Tell them about Prime, bro. Like I heard good things about Prime. Let them know why you think Prime is trash. I have no earthly idea why Prime would be trash. Do not take a Class B job. That's the worst thing you can do as a new Class A CDL driver. I don't know what these guys in the chat thinks, but do not. I repeat, in my opinion, I don't know if anybody in here can back me up on this. Do not take a Class B job as a brand new CDL driver. Do not do it. I'm only telling you this for a reason, bro. You know what I mean? Don't do it. What y'all think? Should he take a Class B job? Let me know what y'all think. What y'all think about a Class B job? Oh yeah, you got a wife and kids. You got to be home. Well, nah. Nah, don't just go OTR. Then I understand where you're coming from now. Do your due diligence, and you can even check on some local owner operators, bro. See if any one of them will give you a chance and put you on. Like Like I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of flatbed local owner operators, especially around Austin. I don't know how close you are to Houston, but um, okay, I'm gonna tell you why it's bad to take a. I'm gonna tell you why, in my opinion, it's bad to take a Class B job. Right? This is just my opinion. Right? Okay, he just got his CDL. Right? Just got his CDL, and his whole point of getting this Class A CDL is to drive a Class A equipment. Now he gonna get a Class B job. No telling how long he gonna be sitting and doing that. Now when he eventually go to a Class A job, he like everything he learned. Like who knows if it's still gonna be in his head? You know what I mean? Like I would literally like just my opinion, and I'm just keeping it 100. I wouldn't. If you have to do it, you have to do it. If that's your last option, bro, like family first. You gotta the family gotta eat. The kids need food on their the kids. I was gonna say the kids need food on their feet. That don't even make no sense. The kids need food on their plate. You know what I mean? I mean, kids need food on their plate. And if you don't get a job, bro, if you don't get a job, bro, it's hard out here. Like when you become like a veteran, like you become like a, like you become like a, you've been driving a long time. Then you can go Class B, and you can play around and you can take chances and do crazy stuff if you want to. But I'm not gonna advise no new drivers to take no Class B job. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be. I'm not signing off on that. You know what I'm saying? But I get it, bro. I get it, bro. Like I literally. Oh, you did waste management with a Class B, but you had your Class A and you went to waste management. Okay. Let me ask you a question, and then truck money. What was the transition like? What was the transition like going from waste management back to a Class A? Was it easy or was it hard? What was that transition like? Here, let my thoughts. Let him on. Well, sound like What? What's going on over there? Open the back door. Which door? Hmm? Open the back door. Give him some of this back there. Think of some of that right there. Yeah, definitely check out Schneider. They're good company. Call him. You gotta call him. You gotta call him so he can call you. No, close that. Close that door right there. All right, bro. Take it easy. Oh, no bull. What makes you want to get in trucking? You always wanted to drive trucks? Oh, man. So what's going on with you guys, man, out there in the food service industry, in the world of food service? What's going on, man? What's new? Who's losing customers? Who's taking customers? What's going on in the food service world? Okay, okay. Yeah, man. A lot of these companies, a lot of companies nowadays, they just don't want to pay the fair wages. You know what I mean? They don't. They don't. I feel you, bro. Changes is always good, man. Sometimes we gotta step out with faith, not with hope. We gotta step out with faith, man. 'Cause when you step out with hope, anything can happen. You know what I mean? You don't want to hope that things are gonna be better. You want to make sure things are better, man. You want to prepare yourself. Surround yourself with all the necessary tools. CDL class, that is, which you already did that. I mean, you know, I think you got over your biggest hurdle, man. Um, the job is coming. You know, I don't want to say stay patient because you gotta stay on it, but it's coming, man. I'm trying to remember where Austin is at. You might not. I guarantee you, if you was in Houston or one of the major cities, like you would have got hired like really, really quicker. But I think Austin. I'm not 100% sure. Isn't Austin a little bit on the countryside, and Houston is known as a bigger city? We got four people in the building, man. Appreciate all my food service drivers up in here. All the drivers, man. 8 people. Let me know where you guys work at, man. Where do you guys work? Let me know if your job is currently hiring so we could get it out there. Oh, so Austin is a big city. Austin, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Austin. I thought, bro, I literally thought it was Dallas, Texas, but I guess Dallas is more popular. Like sometimes people can be like a little deceived of the capital of the cities, capital city of the state, right? Let's take Florida for instance. Sigma hiring in Texas. Let's take Florida for instance, right? Tallahassee, capital city for Florida. Tallahassee, Florida. All my Florida people that's in the chat right now. If you had to pick out one city in Florida to make it the real capital, if you had a city in mind to make it a capital, what city would that be? What city would that be? I'm I'll go first. I'm going with Orlando, man. I know Miami is like Orlando, and the reason I would go with Orlando even though we literally can't change the capital. But the reason why I would go to Orlando is literally in the central Florida, and it's literally one of the most popular tourist destination in all of the United States. You know what I mean? Like every time you go to Orlando, there's always something happening there. You know, the reason I didn't go Miami because Miami is like I don't want. It's too far south, and it's yeah, it's a lot's going on in Orlando, and it's too much going on in Miami. You know, way too much in a good way and in a bad way. You know what I mean? Let me tell you, somewhere between Gainesville and Orlando. Yeah, I never understand why it's Tallahassee. Sometimes I want to hear the backstory on the capital city of the state. Not trying to go off subject, but I just want to know the backstory of the capital city of these states because some of these capitals just don't have the capital ring to it. Huh? Huh? Barbecue chicken? What's bourbon chicken? What's wrong? Sure, fried rice and wings. What happened? Yeah, so yeah, man. So I just want to say good luck on your job search, man. It's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. I'm definitely can't stay on here long today. I got a big day ahead of me tomorrow. Tomorrow I got 858 cases for 20 stops. Busy Thursday. Um, what kind of chicken? Oh, oh, okay. That's very interesting to know. Cause I know, cause I heard way, way, way back in the days, bro. Like people that had dump trucks in Florida, bro, they used to make so much money, yo. It's crazy. Like especially when they was allowed to run wild. It's a lot of work they had to do to like to cover up some of these swamps. It's so much stuff that's built on water. I was in Jupiter the other day, man, and I literally see these people like they're building this new. It's a new development. It look kind of like a mini resort. They're literally building it out there in the water. So it's crazy how they do the construction down here in Florida, man. That's why. That's why, yo, when it's a crazy hurricane coming, that's why so much people gotta evacuate because, bruh, a lot of people know that a lot of these houses is literally sitting on a lifeline. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Oh, it's swampy out here. Don't, huh? If that's what? It's not spicy, but don't use all of it. That was in the fridge? No, I don't think it's not expired. Save me one. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I heard the stories, man. I heard the stories, bro. Yeah, but Rashawn, I'm getting ready to rent out my house in Port St. Lucie. Getting ready to rent it out, bro. If everything goes right. And I'm gonna make another move. Not too far though. Yo, but appreciate everybody for rolling up in here, man. We're gonna get out of here. Gotta get some food in my system and get ready to I'm going in early tonight, y'all. So yeah, but not yeah, definitely not far though. Definitely not far. Trust me, it ain't far. And it's a new development that I like. And I see opportunity where I can possibly rent out my house and get some cash flow going. You know what I mean? When I say not far, I mean in the city. But yeah, we gonna be at it early in the morning, man. So y'all be easy on the road. Anybody that's still on the road right now, man, uh, y'all be easy out there, man.